Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in to another video on my channel. As always, I'm Sarasu CCG, and we are here with another goat format deck profile. I was not quite sure how to name this deck because it usually has just started building it and had no particular goal in my head. You could say it's a chaos warrior deck, but at the same time it's not. But you're gonna see what I built there. So obviously we're gonna run one Black Luster Soldier in Way of the Beginning. What a surprise, you got to run it in every deck. Then another chaos monster, the Dark Magician of Chaos. Then the Chaos Sorcerer, what a surprise, in card format. And to round up our chaos monsters, we run one additional chaos monster here, you won't believe it, and it's not the Chaos Emperor dragon, it's the Chaos Command Magician. Why? Because he cannot be targeted by monster effects, so he's immune to Thousand Eyes restrict, for example, or for the Night as a land, or even against, I guess, Exiled Force, I guess. So that's why he is in here. Continue with Chenzo, obviously, to negate our traps. One Zaborg, also very nice. And the last tribute monster is Parshot, Air Knight Parshot. Also very nice because he does piercing damage, and if you do that, you can draw a card. Let's start with the monsters that can be normal summoned without tribute. One Goblin Attack Force, that's very nice because it has 2300 and he can beat over Chaos Sorcerer even if the Chaos Sorcerer is in attack position. And also in defense position, obviously. One Gigantes. I thought I put it here because you don't see this very often. And it's another special summon, you know, and you have just to banish one earth monster, and if he gets destroyed by battle, you can destroy all spell and traps on the field, so you can suicide attack with him and destroy any concerning back row of your opponent. One Tribe Infecting Warriors, well, classic, no, I guess I don't have to say much about it. Two Blade Knights, very nice against flip decks and flip monsters, and he also gets an attack boost if you have one or no card in your hand. One Breaker, guess I don't have to say any much about this one. One DT Warrior Lady, also very nice. One Giant Rat to search our Earth monsters. Most of the time it's Exiled Force or a special monster, but I won't tell you now what it is, I'll tell you later. Then two Mystic Tomatoes to search Dark monsters. One Exiled Force, as I said before, to get rid of any problematic monsters like as the Black Luster Soldier. Now the special monster I talked about, you don't see this very often. One Big Shield Gardener. yeah, Big Shield Gardener. Why is this in here? Because he is unaffected by spell cards. So if you have this in your starting hand, and usually your first turn is set one face down, and your opponent thinks, aha, that's some flip effect monster, and he activates Nobleman of Crossheart on the Big Shield Gardener. Big Shield Gardener won't get destroyed or banished or whatever. That's the case with any other spell card. So very nice, very unexpected. And he has 2600 defense. So it hurts very much if he attacks it with a Sengen or whatever. Which lead us to the next monster, Sengen. What a surprise. Best searcher in the deck. Then one SiCaTra, you have to run it. That's also a nice combo. Sometimes I gonna search Big Shield Gardener with reinforcement for the army. Of course, I must show it the opponent. And then I set one face down. And most of the time he thinks it is Big Shield Gardener, obviously. But then I set SiCaTra instead. And Big Shield Gardener is on my hand, and SiCaTra, and so he thinks it's Big Shield Gardener. So he won't attack it, and he won't activate Nobleman of Crossheart on it. And the next thing can flip it. So, I'm so evil. Oops, you already saw the next card. It's the Spirit Reaver, obviously. Dark monster, you search this with Mystic Tomato or with the Sengen to buy some time. And the final monsters is a Sinister Serpent, just to get some resources back whenever we need them. Two Dispels, one Heavy Storm, what a surprise. One Delinquento, you gotta run it. 1 pot of greed, you also got to run it. 1 graceful charity, there's no deck without it. Then 2 reinforcement for the armies for our warrior monsters. 2 noblemen of crossouts. 1 mind control, not mind control, brain control. 1 brain control. 1 mystical space typhoon. 1 snatch steal. The usual lineup, you know it. 1 premature burial. That's it for the spells. To the traps, we run 6 traps in total, so it's 41 cards actually in total in this deck. 1 mirror force. Surprisingly, 1 torrential tribute, and you never thought of this one. 1 ring of destruction. 1 call of the haunted, so the basic 4 traps, and now the 2 extra traps. 1 imperial order. Is this imperial order? No, it's not. You know it. The thing, the trap Jinzo, you know? A trap that negates traps. What a paradox. And finally 1 Jaw of Greed. So that's the main deck. Main deck. Side deck, of course. We always have a side deck. Side deck. Yeah, well, that's as always personal preparation. But I like to drop this bad boy from time to time. The Ancient Gear Golem. Nice. So I thought, put it in the side deck. It's nice to have. Sometimes I replace it with the Dark Magician of Chaos, but it's just for fun, you know. Dark Magician of Chaos is obviously way better than Ancient Gear Golem, because Dark Magician of Chaos can be special summoned from the grave. 1 Book of Moon. 1 Swords of Revealing Light. Another 2 Brain Controls to steal opponent's monsters, because we run a lot of tribute monsters, and you can just steal your opponent's monsters and special summon, tribute summon your own monsters. 3 enemy controller. Again, for the same reasons. 1 Raigeki Break to destroy any card. 1 Magic Cylinder. 2 more Jaw of Greeds. And the final 3 cards are the I still don't know the English name. The evacuation device thing, compulsory, you know what it is. The final 3 cards. Yeah, exactly. So this is my, I guess, Chaos Warrior Goat deck profile. I hope you like it. Try it out. It works really well, because no one really knows what to expect, because we run a little bit of a toolbox here of monsters and combos in code format, you know. Anyway, I hope you liked it, and until next time, goodbye.